Shall we begin? Let's begin now. Let's begin now.
For me, it's a place that's a sanctuary from our busy lives. And I think that's the value that trails in general bring to people's lives. Access to natural areas is what Portland Trails was really founded on. It was 33 years ago when a group of citizens and individuals realized that the city was developing quickly in Portland and they needed to preserve natural spaces and they needed to get to them. So this trail system evolves. We have diverse populations. We have areas of the city that we're really focused on who have traditionally been left out of green space and trails. And we're cognizant of access and how important it is for people to get health and wellness benefits from nature. But I'm realizing how important it is to people. That is, to get from A to B, particularly people that don't have resources just to hop in their car. One important goal as we move forward over the next 5 years is being a hub in this evolving regional trail network. The challenge is we have this complicated network of roads that bisect our trails, major roadways in and out of Portland that are very high volume. They're dangerous places to walk or be on a bike, but it's also one of our biggest opportunities.
Music oftentimes is like a safe haven for people.
Having radio, freeform radio especially, offers a personal touch and curation that is completely opposite to what algorithmic recommendations can provide.
You're getting live reaction, you're getting more heart.
By being exposed to other different types of music, other people's voices, other people's opinions, right? Like that builds empathy.
You know, you open it up at 2 o'clock, you don't like it, you come back at 3 o'clock, oh, I like this. You know, it's like a treasure trove.
That mystery is a really important thing that people are missing when it comes to streaming.
It is really the people that make it, you know, the community members, the student DJs, like, right, that's what makes WBOR.
I look at this as a sanctuary, and it's there's a magic.
It's also just like a very visually, aesthetically cool place, and I feel cool when I'm here.
WBOR Brunswick, and you're listening to the show Crumbs with me, your host, Anne Sophie.
You are listening to Books Are People Too, a sound celebration of books and the people that bring them to life.
We have a very packed show today. I will be sort of rushing through a little bit, but I'm very excited for this. So, okay, I'm gonna get started.
It's always fun. Yeah, I really like these guys. This is nice.
From Kinky Boots, this is a show tune titled Everybody Say Yeah.
And as always, thank you so much for supporting your local radio station, WBOR 91.1 FM Brunswick.
Salt marshes are super inspiring to me. They're at a place where the ocean meets the land, and they're just very unique environments.
The beauty of the salt marsh just draws me in, and I really want to understand it from many different perspectives.
There's so many different factors at play in the landscape of the marsh. It's really fun to play a role in putting the puzzle together.
They're very important for wildlife. They reduce storm surge and they capture pollutants. And on top of all of that, they capture carbon at rates much higher than environments like forests and other terrestrial environments.
This is an ecosystem that if we protected, it could help us fight climate change.
Greenhouse gases are gases in the atmosphere that are present in very, very small concentrations, but they have a very powerful effect on the temperature of the planet. They're very effective at trapping energy as it's radiated off of the Earth. And so the more greenhouse gases we have in the atmosphere, the more energy we have that is trapped against the Earth and in the atmosphere. And that results in major changes to the climate. Plants that are growing on the salt marsh are very effective at converting carbon dioxide, which is a greenhouse gas, into the plant material and into the soils. Terms that are used to describe this process are carbon sequestration and carbon capture. I feel very optimistic about the state of salt marshes. That's not to say there aren't a lot of challenges ahead for us, but I think we can make some good progress in restoring salt marshes to their original health and improving the health of the coastal zone and decreasing CO2 in the atmosphere.
The Maine coast. Majestic, iconic, unspoiled, and authentic. It's where we live, stand on our feet, and make a living. It's a place to challenge ourselves and create a home. But sea levels are rising faster than any time in the past few thousand years, threatening what we've built with destructive force. The impacts are undeniable, damaging in the blink of an eye the homes and memories we cherish, making the roads we took for granted unsafe to use, and endangering our working waterfronts. But we can figure this out with tools to plan for the future and build our resilience. We can do this. Let's get to work. The ocean won't wait.